God and the angels were having a meeting. Heaven was now filled only with kids and old folks, and they figured it was time to bring in some new recruits. So they tuned in to Ned Flanders preaching a sermon on who gets into heaven. Everyone in the congregation started daydreaming about how they'd get in and what heaven would be like. Ned then told the story of how he found faith. He grew up in a non-religious home and went through a long spiral of bad choices, eventually becoming a trampoline salesman. Just when it seemed like he couldn't sell a single one, the US landed on the moon, and trampolines suddenly became a hit. Ned rocketed to the top of the sales chart. But his coworkers warned him, trampolines had a flaw. Around the 500th jump, they'd start to fall apart. Right then, Homer was attempting his 500th jump. Ned rushed through the streets, risking his life to stop him. He saved Homer just before lightning struck him, sending him straight to heaven. God decided to give him a second chance, and Ned became his most devoted follower, complete with a scar to remember it by. Then Marge shared a story about her atheist grandmother, who lived in Nazi-occupied France during World War II. The war had broken her faith. Her husband had joined the Nazis as a collaborator. Marge began questioning why she ever married that gargoyle of a man. But one day she ran into a group of American paratroopers hiding in a warehouse. They needed her help. But right then, her husband arrived with the Nazis for dinner. They had to pretend to be French waitstaff. Marge's husband caught on and tried to help, but they still got exposed. In a desperate move, they sang the French national anthem to rally the locals and block the Nazis. The Nazi officer tried to take Marge hostage, but was taken out instead. A full-on counterattack broke out, with the townspeople defeating the Nazis using a bunch of bizarre, over-the-top tactics. God smiled, agreeing that all paths can lead to heaven, but Mr. Burns wasn't so sure.